God, that transphobic slop channel is gone. Nothing of value shall be lost. I'm sorry this dude lost his job, but Sunny. These were just a few of the reactions flooding Reddit after a now-deleted post titled, "SunnyV2 has apparently quit YouTube," went viral. Instead of concern, some commenters were celebrating. But not everyone was clapping. Another Reddit thread from just a month earlier, when SunnyV2 had only been gone for about a month, painted a very different picture. One user asked, "Where did SunnyV2 go?" And the replies showed concern, with some comments reading, "He will emerge better than ever in his new form. Coming soon. SunnyV3. Better than he was before. Better, stronger, faster. He's probably on vacation or something. If it stretches to 2 to 3 months, then that's concerning." SunnyV2 was dominating YouTube. Back-to-back uploads, millions of views, and a documentary-style formula that viewers couldn't get enough of. His breakdowns of internet fame, rise and falls, and creator controversies made him one of the most dependable channels in the commentary scene. But then, on March 20th, 2025, he uploaded a video just like any other week, and after that, silence. No new videos, no tweets, not even a community post. His community tab completely vanished. It was like he disappeared without a word. And across Reddit, Twitter, and YouTube, the same question kept popping up. Where did SunnyV2 go? To understand why his disappearance hit so hard, we need to go back to what made SunnyV2 such a dependable force in the first place. You have to understand who SunnyV2 was on this platform. Sunny wasn't just another YouTube commentator. He was clockwork. Every 1 to 2 weeks, another deep dive dropped. Each one thoroughly researched, tightly edited, and laser-focused on what caught people's attention, not necessarily what people were already talking about or what was trending. He didn't just post content, he created a blueprint. His mini-documentary format, from the title cadence to the thumbnail design, even the pacing of his narration, has been mimicked by countless creators hoping to capture the same magic. But few ever matched the tone, the rhythm, or the restraint that made Sunny's style feel cinematic. Even now, with no new uploads in sight, his older videos continue pulling views. Proof that his content wasn't just viral, it was evergreen. But that made his sudden disappearance all the more confusing, because for a creator this committed, the silence wasn't just unusual, it was uncharacteristic. March 20th, 2025. SunnyV2 uploads a new video just like he always had. But after that, silence. No community post, no update video, no goodbye tweet, not even a vague "taking a break" comment. And that's what made it so strange. Sunny hadn't missed a beat for years. No signs of slowing down, no cryptic hints or warning signs, just business as usual until it wasn't. He wasn't just missing, he was erased. For a creator that thrived on consistency and visibility, the sudden absence wasn't just noticeable, it felt intentional. And without an explanation, the internet did what it always does. It started to speculate. It didn't take long for fans to notice something was off. The comment section under his final video transformed into something unexpected. A search party. Lads, it's now been 2 months. Sunny, where are you? And someone just had to say, "Internet anarchist is gonna have to cover bro's disappearance." This wasn't your typical algorithm drop-off moment. It felt like a disappearance, and fans were worried. Meanwhile, Reddit was already trying to crack the case. The theories poured in, some logical, some hopeful, and others just plain wild. With one saying he went to the USA for a holiday, was detained at the border, and is now locked away in a prison somewhere. And the Scientology people didn't appreciate his video involving them, so they got him. Among the swirling theories on Reddit, one stands out for its plausibility: the departure of Sunny's editor. This theory sparked conversation with the emergence of some leaked messages. A certain Claude claimed to have occasionally worked with Sunny, helping with editing when needed. But according to this Claude, Sunny often edited his own videos, and recently, Claude said the YouTuber he worked for had quit YouTube entirely. What's more interesting is that these messages weren't part of an announcement. They were quietly leaked, adding more fuel to the fire of speculation. Whether the messages are real and whether Claude was referring to SunnyV2 still remains a mystery. For a creator whose uploads felt surgically crafted and precisely edited, hearing that he might have been doing much of it alone paints a different picture. Maybe it wasn't burnout. Maybe it was exhaustion, quiet, gradual, and hidden behind the polish. Then on Twitter, it seemed like there would finally be an answer, with the Mr. Epic posting, "Where has SunnyV2 gone? It's been over a month since he uploaded, with no word or post whatsoever." The post also pointed out that his community tab had vanished. But it was all just speculation again, with comments like, "Temporary burnout, I'm sure he will be back." Would have to be something pretty crazy in my opinion to stop making the insane amount he was. Of course, it has to be something crazy. That's where the mystery lies. But perhaps the biggest red flag wasn't the silence. It was what got removed. Creators don't usually nuke their community tab unless it's intentional. Even those taking breaks often leave a short post or pinned update. But from Sunny? Nothing. For some, SunnyV2's sudden silence wasn't just about a missing upload. It felt like backlash finally catching up.
The Chris Tyson situation could become a complete disaster for MrBeast's brand. However, it may also provide some unique benefits. So let's begin by going over the drama before explaining exactly how this will impact the MrBeast channel.
The video, posted before Chris Tyson publicly came out as gender non-conforming, suggested that Chris's presence could be a problem for MrBeast's brand. It sparked immediate backlash across Twitter and YouTube. Many called the video transphobic and accused Sunny of using identity as clickbait. Sunny never addressed the criticism. No apology, no clarification. He simply moved on and kept uploading like nothing happened. But months later, things changed. As Chris's transition became public, some viewers returned to Sunny's original video, this time praising it as prescient. To them, it wasn't transphobia. It was foresight, with comments like, they hated him because he spoke the truth as always. This video aged like fine wine, but even after Chris Tyson came out, not everyone sang SunnyV2 praises. Many maintained their opinion that he was transphobic for all he said, with comments like, he got extremely lucky that MrBeast's best friend was a PDF file, otherwise the video would be long forgotten. In all other realities where Tyson isn't a creep, the video would be labeled as transphobic. In a way, the video turned out to be right, but for the wrong reasons. The video can still be transphobic even if Ava's a creep. So even with praise pouring in from some corners, others stood firm, calling the video cold, tone-deaf, and unnecessarily invasive. So, did Sunny's silence have anything to do with all of this? Was the growing divide in his audience a signal to step away? Or just another storm he planned to ride out? SunnyV2 wasn't just another YouTuber. He shaped an entire genre. His clean pacing, the narrated storytelling, and minimalist editing style didn't just set a standard. They became the blueprint for countless creators who followed. Dozens of creators openly credit SunnyV2 as the reason they started their own commentary or deep dive channels. For them, he was more than a channel. He was a mentor, even from afar. And for the millions of fans, his uploads weren't just videos. They were dependable, like a ritual on Sunday afternoons, a trusted voice narrating the dramatic stories they cared about. That's what makes the silence so much harder to accept. It's not just about missing new videos. It's about the absence of a voice that shaped a community and a style that defined a genre. But not everyone is mourning his silence. Some critics argue Sunny's legacy is far from clean. He's been accused of pushing misinformation, leaning into misogynistic narratives, and fueling outrage for views. His video on Chris Tyson, for example, sparked intense backlash, and many say he never addressed the harm it may have caused. For those viewers, his absence isn't a mystery to solve, it's a relief. So if this really is the end of SunnyV2, he won't be leaving behind a spotless legacy. He'll be remembered as a genre-defining creator and a polarizing one. Which raises the question, in the age of commentary content, can you ever stay neutral? Or is picking apart internet drama always bound to make you part of it? But as the community grapples with that silence, questions remain. What's next for SunnyV2? Will he return to the platform that he helped redefine? Or is this the end of an era? Whether SunnyV2 is quietly planning his next big project or simply taking a well-earned break away from the spotlight, one thing's clear. When he does return, the entire internet will be watching. But right now, there's only silence. No goodbye, no see you soon. Just an empty space where his voice used to be. And sometimes that silence speaks louder than words ever could. So, what do you think happened? Is SunnyV2 coming back, or was this the final chapter of one of YouTube's greatest storytellers? Drop your theories in the comments below, and hit subscribe for updates, just in case Sunny surprises us all.